All right, Browns fans, the question everybody's asking right now is Kevin Stefanski's seat getting hotter? Anthony Moeglin here with you on Cleveland Browns on SI. And man, oh man, I'd say you rewind this thing 4 or 5 months, you'd say Kevin Stefanski is probably one of the most comfortable coaches in all of the NFL. You got an unbelievable roster coming back. You got a quarterback who, if he shows anything, is going to be one of the best in all of the NFL. In your offense, I'm going to get Nick Chubb back. You're going to be feeling really, really good in the year 2023. But now 3 weeks in, 2024. But now 3 weeks in, that the tides are certainly changing. The conversation is changing right along with it. The Cleveland Browns enter week 4 with a 1-2 record coming off of, I don't know, I don't want to speak with hyperbole or over exaggerate things, but truthfully, one of the worst losses that we've seen in a really long time. Circumstantially, it definitely was. You had the lowly New York Giants, who are potentially competing for a first overall pick, come to town in a game where you got an absolute gift off the kickoff. They fumble the opening snap or the opening kick, and you score a touchdown after kicking the ball off 11 seconds into the game, the fastest that's ever been done in the NFL in nearly 50 years. And old Browns would be able to run the ball out and really control the tempo the rest of the way and get out of there with a win with a gift like that. But Sunday was not the case, and it was really disappointing for a lot of reasons. Your quarterback was not good. Your offensive line got bruised and battered. They were really bad. Your receivers were not great. Your defense was horrible in the first half. They kind of locked it down in the second half and showed up and played the way they're supposed to. But all in all, it's pretty darn disappointing. And when all of those things start going wrong, does the finger start pointing to the head coach? If you ask me, and I guess this is what we're doing right now, you are asking me, my opinion is that no, I do not believe that Kevin Stefanski's seat is hot at the moment. Now, can that start to change? I think so. If the Browns lay another egg out in Las Vegas, which they're going to enter the game as 1-point underdogs on the road, a 425 kick. If they come back to Cleveland 1-3, facing a Washington Commanders team, which we saw on Monday night, is for real right before you head to Philly and then you start some AFC North play. Man, oh man, the schedule is not getting easier. Cleveland has one of the hardest schedules in all of the NFL, and this season could really slip away pretty quickly. The problem is there's going to be some tough decisions on the horizon. If Deshaun Watson continues to struggle and look pretty poor, at what point do you pull the plug on that experiment? And once you do pull that plug, there's no going back. So how do you make that decision? For everywhere else, how do you solve the problem on the offensive line? When Nick Chubb comes back, how do you not force feed him after him being on the shelf for over a year? So a ton of questions that are coming down the pipe, and really things will start to get better if you just win football games. That's what Al Davis used to say, right? Just win, baby. That's all the Browns need to do. And it starts on Sunday at 4:25 when the Cleveland Browns take on the Las Vegas Raiders. We have you covered, wall-to-wall coverage all week long, from player interviews to everything, news, analysis, reports, everything you need. We got you covered here on Cleveland Browns on the SI on YouTube. And then all of our written works over at our site, si.com/NFL/Browns for all things coverage of the Browns. But we appreciate you jumping in on this quick game segment as we get you set for the Cleveland Browns versus the Las Vegas Raiders, 4:25 on Sunday afternoon.